my live stream lectures. And before we get into today's very important lecture, I just want to thank all of my supporters and my subscribers, my viewers, everybody for supporting my channel. June of this year, my channel will be 4 years old, and none of this would be possible without all of my supporters. So in my channel, I got it this morning, my channel is well over 265,000 plus subscribers, and I really do want to thank all of my supporters. So with that being said, let's get down to today's very important lecture, which is do not go broke going after your dreams or whatever goal you're going after. Do not go broke going after your dreams, because a lot of times it can be very exciting when you realize your true calling in life. So it's understandable. So to immediately want to jump in and just start working on going after that dream head first. However, there are usually many steps needed before you are able to really pursue your dream. There's always steps behind any dream or any goal. Most can be done while still working your job. Keep your job. Keep your full-time job. In some cases, you may have to get a second job. It's very important. You gotta keep working and utilize downtime to brainstorm and list and write down every step needed to get from where you are today. All of the steps behind the scene when you're working on a goal or going after that dream. And it can be anything, to start a business, or a music business or any kind of business, or write a book or whatever, selling merchandise. So it takes a lot of work behind the scene. Keep that job, keep your day job. In order to get where you're trying to get, you may have to brainstorm, you may have to take notes, make note of which ones you can do while still working. You may have to set out time where you're working on certain things to achieve that goal of going after that dream. Keeping your job while preparing you for the end goal will take pressure off you to immediately succeed or to attain that goal. It really will. Most importantly, it will provide income and insurance during the many months or sometimes years it'll take to get that dream off the ground. Before your dream or goals can earn you enough money to support you and your family, because the money ain't just gonna come automatically when you're starting or pursuing a goal, whether it's to start a business or how large or small that business is, it don't matter. The money ain't just gonna be there overnight. So maintaining employment allows you to save money to fund your dream during the process. I don't care what that dream is, whether it's starting a business selling merchandise, or opening up a auto shop, or selling merchandise, a music business, or a YouTube business. Yeah, YouTube is a business. But at the same time, you don't want to negate the fact that you're going to have bills to pay in the here and now, responsibilities, kids. I see so many people. I have a lot of conversations with many people who go broke and create financial destruction chasing their dreams, because it takes money. It takes money for everything. It takes money to write a book. It takes money to cultivate a business, to start a business. I don't care what that business is. And at the same time, you still got your real bills that's in front of you on a weekly basis and on a monthly basis, and responsibilities within your household. So again, do not go broke chasing your dreams. As I was writing my manuscript to my book, and I paid a lot of money to get my book published. And at the time, I was hadn't quite retired yet, working full-time for state government. And I got a part-time job in addition to my full-time job to self-fund my dream in terms of getting my book Awake Financial Freedom published by 2 world-renowned publishing companies. That took money. It took a whole lot of money. And I wasn't going to create no financial destruction paying those publishing companies to transform my manuscript into a published book. So that's a prime example, or whatever your dream is, you're going to have to self-fund that dream, but at the same time, keep your job, keep your full-time job. You may have to get a second job so you won't have to create financial disruption. So now I'm getting the return on investments from all of that money I spent, which was a tax write-off. Now I'm getting the return on my investments on the money I spent to self-fund my dream to get my book published, Awake Financial Freedom, and I'm here to tell you. So ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have. Don't forget, mark your calendar for April 6, 2024. I'm going to do another powerful live stream lecture. The focus of that topic is going to be what are the 13 steps in order for a publisher to transform an accepted manuscript into a published book and make it available for consumers worldwide. And you notice I said accepted manuscript. Just because you present a manuscript to a publisher, they don't mean they're going to accept it. Two things are going to occur. They're going to accept that manuscript, or they're going to reject that manuscript. My manuscript was accepted by two world-renowned publishing companies, Page Publishing Company, who published my book, Awake Financial Freedom, and I had to go through a second publishing company, Audiobook Network Publishing Company, to transform my published book, already published book, into an audio book. Page Publishing Company, they don't do audio books. They only publish the hard copy or the soft copy or the ebook version. So I had to get a referral from my first publishing company to Audiobook Network for them to publish my published work into an audiobook. And that audiobook version became available the latter part of last year. So I seen both publishing companies demonstrate those 13 steps in order for the publisher to transform an accepted manuscript or accepted work into a published book and make it available for consumers worldwide. My book can be purchased anywhere in the world, in a small bookstore, large bookstore, on any platform, Amazon, anywhere in the world. My book can be published by a click of a button because it's backed up by two world-renowned publishing companies. You may have a desire to write a book. You may be working on your manuscript. You may want to get a children's book published, poetry published. So you need to know what those 13 steps are that must be demonstrated by reputable publishers in order to transform that work into a published book and make it available for consumers worldwide. So if you want to find out what they are, you need to tune in April 6, 2024. I'm going to lecture from 11 to 12, and I'm going to be ready to get down to business. So that's all I have. Simplify, Simple Fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. And again, I want to thank all of my supporters, my subscribers, my sponsors, my members for supporting my channel. My channel is on the trajectory path to reach skyless limits. That's all I have. Simplify, Simple Fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.